This program is made possible by the Ministry of Agriculture, Forestry, and Fisheries. Delicious Nippon, Japanese food and culture. 4 distinct seasons and blessings from the forest and sea are part of nature in Japan. Today, we'll introduce the well-balanced Japanese menu and meal style.
Hello everyone, I am Sumo, an assistant here on Delicious Nippon. As you can see, I am a sumo wrestler, but I'm not all brawn. And I know a lot about Japan, and I'll be showing up from time to time to share that information with you and help you understand all things Japanese. Let's get started. Japanese cooking, healthy and beautiful. It originally developed from the meal style called Ichiju Sansai, 1 soup and 3 side dishes. The base is rice for energy in the form of carbohydrates, and the soup, along with the 3 side dishes made from meat, fish, and vegetables, provide protein and vitamins, all the necessary nutrition in complete balance. This meal style is the standard for Japanese cuisine. Okay, that's my cue. A characteristic of Japanese food is umami. Umami is a unique kind of flavor produced as a result of fermentation or similar. Let's take a look at some fermented foods that include umami. First, we have soy sauce. It is the king of fermented foods. It is actually made with a kind of mold called kojikin. The kojikin breaks down soybeans and wheat, which leaves soy sauce with its unique taste. Then there is miso, famous from miso soup. And miso uses kojikin like soy sauce does. Miso is the most common kind of fermented food. From nationwide manufacturers to homemade miso, it has infused the cuisine with an infinite variety. Something else indispensable to Japanese cuisine is katsuobushi, or dried bonito flakes. A special mold is applied to the cooked bonito fillets and left to ferment and remove the moisture. Thanks to the work done by the mold, the almost glass-like bonito is highly concentrated in umami flavor. The time and effort involved in its making ensure it is the starting point for many Japanese meals. There is also mirin, a kind of umami flavoring not found in other countries. Koji and shochu, Japanese rice spirit, are mixed with steamed rice and left to ferment slowly for 1 year. It has lots of amino acids, a component of umami, and that is what gives it its deep amber color. Of course, the sake and vinegar you know so well are also fermented foods. So Japanese cooking is actually made from a combination of various fermented foods like these.
So let's start make Japanese dashi, that means fish stock. So we Japanese use dashi, fish stock is using kombu, it's a sea kelp, and dried bonitos, flakes. Okay, you need...
Cut the kombu to fit the pot. Rinse it briefly with water to clean it.
So you put
the kombu in cold water and set it to boil.
Okay.
Adjust the heat to medium.
And when it's boiling the kombu, don't touch the kombu. Also take out the unpleasant smell and the color, it comes out.
When you start to see small bubbles appear, that means it's about 70 degrees Celsius, and that's when you take out the kombu. After taking out the kombu, turn up the heat and bring to a boil before adding the katsuobushi. After it boils, turn the heat off for a moment and add the bonito flakes.
And you can add bonito flake. And you can soak it in water gently. Don't put roughly, try to be gentle like holding a baby. The bowl and
Prepare a bowl, strainer, and cloth, and then strain the stock after it has been left for roughly 1 minute.
And squeeze it.
The trick is to hold and twist the 4 sides of the cloth firmly.
Okay. So if you get like this golden and amber the color dashi, you made success. And this is the quickest soup stock in the world.
Well then, I hope you have remembered how to make stock. What? What should you do if you can't get bonito flakes or kombu? Never fear! Because if you can't find any, nowadays they sell pre-made stock in powdered form at supermarkets. Just dissolve some in hot water. A simple way to get the flavor. Try it for yourself.
This program was made possible by the Ministry of Agriculture, Forestry, and Fisheries. Delicious Nippon, Japanese food and culture. Throughout history, the Japanese people have been indebted to the rice that grows in their fields. The pursuit of delicious rice to this day remains an ongoing national passion. Today, we take a look at the staple food of Japan, rice.
Let me explain something else there, if I may. Rice is the staple food to Japanese people, but the rice-producing areas of Japan are very cold, so the Japanese have had to overcome this disadvantage. The Japanese have been conducting selective breeding of rice all over Japan for many years, making adjustments for climate and soil and seeking improvements in the taste and harvest yield. As a result, there are currently over 300 varieties cultivated in Japan. The delicious flavor of the rice is a result of lots of hard work and ingenuity.
This program was made possible by the Ministry of Agriculture, Forestry, and Fisheries.